Liz in the house. Good morning, brother. A microphone check. Alrighty, I see some green. Crypto's looking good today. I like that reading. Is it when I get on the mic, my diastolic skyrockets it? Because it was skyrockets it. Ding, 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 ding. Yesterday, I was complaining about not having enough work to work on. Boy, did that change. Chris in the house. How you doing, brother? Now I have a project with 14 firewalls, and I don't think enough hours, so that's stressing me out. 75 hours to do 14 firewalls. That's 5 hours of firewall, bro. Come on. Impossible. Uh-oh. You gotta onboard it, register it, do discovery of the old firewall, which is a different brand, configure them, which takes time, deploy them. If you do it perfectly, deployment takes 15 minutes, but if they're complicated, troubleshooting that bitch. What is going on? Uh-oh. I might be out of battery is the problem. Might be time to replace the batteries. Yeah, batteries are low. Get one more reading out of this sucker. Bitcoin at 88.6. I think Chris predicted it's some crazy number. I'm not going to complain if that happens. No, siree, Bob. I hope he's right. $108 over 75. I didn't sleep very well last night. I mean, I got sleep, but my sleep rating was dog poo-poo. I'm just guys about dumb shit. I probably shouldn't do that. Who's new? Who's going to be new coming to the channel wants to hear me talking about work and squirrels on my roof? Save that for later, maybe. Bitcoin 88.8. I'm just one of those guys that just pukes out whatever's on my mind. And I'm a little too honest at times. Mike's in the house, dirty green, and it's not done cheap. That's supposed to be a play on dirty deeds. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Who sings that? Is that AC/DC? I should know that. That's AC/DC, right? I didn't like AC/DC for the longest time. Now I love them. I mean, I won't say that I love them, but I like them. AMD up $4. Damn it, dude. Like, I want to do something. I have nothing on in my small account. Can I even buy this in my small account? I mean, I can. I mean, can I buy 100 shares? I can. Oh, and I don't get full buying power reduction because it's not my IRA. AMD and NVIDIA, JT in the house. This tells me my cost basis when I do this. I'm buying Tesla with a covered call. Only bought 500. Yeah, I just bought a fun amount. I mean, I guess that is a fun amount for you. Probably should just do these separate. Oh, it's filled. Well, I just bought 100 shares of Tesla in my small account, which is no fucking joke. I technically I don't know what I got that. I mean, 430, close to 431, and then got a $643 credit. Heard in the house. You feeling a little better this morning now that we're getting a little rally? Probably not, because you probably have no faith in it. I mean, I don't. I mean, that's better than up 2,400. It's better than being down more, bro. Cardano's back at 40 cents. Like, I would be tempted to buy some. Not really. I don't have faith that we're going to go into a bull run right now. We got some critical levels. This shows every sign. Like, first of all, we're going to get back up above the inverted 20. The last time we came up to it, we just went down. We back tested and went down. We back tested, and it's a higher low, which is positive. So, silver linings. I watched Chuck's new video with him. The Pentad got me hyped up. I don't know. I saw some video where he said, "Don't give up" or something. Don't give up eating cheeseburgers. Was that the keep the faith? Keep the faith that I can double fist hams. Ended up 40K. That's a lot of money to drop on a depreciating asset. If you use it a lot, I mean, yeah, that's a lot of money, bro. But you're doing it JT style. Paying cash. Bitcoin's pushing 89. What was I thinking? I'm scared to trade on my small account. By small, it has like 40 grand, 43 grand in it. I don't want to lose that money. JT, Ricky, and me, we're all your hero. I mean, there's some difference of opinions between those three. That must get confusing. Uh-oh. Tesla's going down. Do I panic sell? I've already lost $200, bro. Nasdaq's up 180. Why the hell is Tesla down? Make it make sense. We still got a covered strangle over here. We've made $800 on that bitch. There's about $2,200 of intrinsic value left in it. I know I'm using some big words that most of you don't understand. That's the difference. That's why you come here. So intrinsic value, I sold a covered strangle, or I sold a strangle, but I own the share, so it's covered. The call's covered, right? You can call it a covered strangle. Strangle, you sell a put, you sell a call. For the put, I got $2,090 in credit. For the call, I got $1,080 in credit. That's $3,170 in credit. So far, these options have gone down in price because I sold them. Like I didn't even own them, but I sold it to someone. Right? I gave them the rights to call it away from me or put it to me. And that's not going to happen with 43 days to go and it being so far out of the money. I know that's a lot. If you're new to this, I don't even expect you to understand anything I'm saying, but it'll come with time. So far on the put, I've earned $613 out of the $2,090. So that's the extrinsic value I've taken out of it, and $185 out of the $1,000. That's roughly $800 that I've taken out of $3,170. I could take it off for especially the put, which is 30% in profit in like 3 days. I should consider rolling it up or taking the profit. But I still have like $2,300 in intrinsic value to get profit on. You're only looking to get 50% on each trade. So I'm looking to get like $1,500 in profit. As Bon Jovi said, we're halfway there. And we're living on a prayer because I've made 800. Now, selling a call in Tesla or selling a put in Tesla, those are some big boy trades. You definitely don't want to be selling strangles in Tesla unless you got the capital. And in my case, it's covered. So the call, the risky side, the riskier side is $500. So if Tesla were to go to $700 in the next 45 days, I mean, not likely. But it's not out of the question. I mean, it's more than a 2 standard deviation move and about a 1% chance. But there's a chance. That would be a $20,000 loss. Palantir is on fire. Breaking news. We got breaking news. Yeah, Palantir is up $6. But I'm not up much on that one. Basically, been even on that one till now. I should sell a covered call on that bitch now. Up $6. Yeah, we'll sell a covered call. I'm going to start being a little bit more. I didn't even think about moving that to mid price. I just got a 475 credit on Palantir. As long as Palantir is not over $195 on January 16th, my shares won't get called away. And if they do, first world problem. I made money. I'm not married to Palantir. That's a mechanical way, statistically speaking, to be more profitable. Sure, I miss out on big gains of Palantir. Goes like $250 in the next 43 days. Again, what's the probability of that? 2%? I mean, it can happen. It's more than a 2. See these dotted lines? That's a standard deviation. 2 standard deviation moves happen on binary events or surprise announcements. Palantir gets some big, huge government contract. It's going to shoot up. Maybe I should sell a put in there too. Not on an up day. I got some cash. Breaking news. Let's check in on crypto. 89. I can see Palantir going to 200. I can see that too. I mean, these are a lot of awful big words for someone that was sitting on their hands waiting for a market crash last week. Someone had a sentiment change. I'm proud of you, JT. You're flowing with the market. It's fluid. That being said, I have concerns about there being a big pullback. I just think we got a little time. We need more of a blow off top. Bitcoin 89. You got people like Chicken Genius, which I don't know if you want to listen to that guy anymore. He's selling his public portfolio. I think that's crypto. I'm watching for capital outflows from the U.S. 5 times in history when this occurred. The Great Depression, Black Monday, bond market crisis, etc. He's unwinding his portfolios. This is the guy that was telling people to full port into Metaplanet. And he probably dumped on their faces. He was telling people to full port into Metaplanet at $6. Right here. May 25th. I mean, hopefully people got the fuck out. Maybe it was even like right around here. So that didn't last long. And that's at $2 right now. MicroStrategy. You got that idiot Gladiator up here at 248. Oh, we're going to go on a historic run. Yeah, how we looking? If you think Bitcoin's going to go up, this is probably a good buy, but risky AF, bro. You're listening to anyone on Twitter or YouTube and they just say, I don't know what's going to happen. If they're not saying, I don't know what's going to happen, but I have a bullish thesis or a bearish thesis, and I could be wrong, I'm listening to the wrong person. I'm not fully in. I just got a little bit in. Still scared? Yeah, I mean, I'm scared too, but no one likes losing money. Let's take some beetroot. Yeah, beetroot supplements aren't any good. You gotta drink beetroot straight from the pig's blood. Surrounded by idiots. It doesn't matter. Uh-oh. I swear my heater has a mind of its own. Doesn't matter how anyone feels about crypto. BTC under the 50 weekly. BTC is weak, dangerous, no matter what. BTC is dangerous for the average person. You need to have, I'm such a broken record. You need to have disposable income and testicular fortitude to buy Bitcoin at any point. I'm getting hammered over there with the snow. Maybe you should snow shovel off your vagina. I mean, that's making Peter a lot of money. You shovel your own driveway? Have your kids do it? I got, what, 2 weeks left of deliveries and you're done? What does that mean? You're taking a vacation? What do you deliver? Speaking of Peter, we got one of those juice spots not down from here and we get beetroot put in it. Oh, yeah. I can't believe you waste money on $15 juice drinks. Can't believe you don't grow your own beets. Squeeze it from hand. Yep, stones and diesel. Oh, stones and steel. How long of a vacay? How long of a break you taking? I'm fucking jealous. Do you have to do a lot of the lifting and shit, or do you just have like a forklift? Coinbase up 10. Hood up 4. Tesla struggling. No, they put that shit on there with a forklift and I just strap it down. Yeah, but how does it get off? How do the stones and steel get off? You're going to at least keep 10 years worth of money around and the rest you can play around with the stocks and whatever else you want in my book. You got to keep at least 10 years worth of money around. 10 years worth of money for me would be like at least $1 million. And that's if my house was paid off, which it's not, and I had solar paid and a brand new car paid, I could probably live off 70,000 a year. So 700,000 in the bank. Because fucking insurance is going to be expensive. Insurance and food, I mean, that's probably $3,000 a month. There's 36,000. Maybe 50, 60,000 a year. I shouldn't be playing around. They take it off with a forklift. So you just sit in the truck the whole time, listening to Anya or fucking light a candle in the truck, listen to some Anya. Yep. Fucking A, bro. And you get out and do some fucking burpees. Do some planks. Listen to me. Yeah. Open the door and crank it up and do some burpees and some planks. Stay in shape, you fat fuck. You Charles cheeseburger eating fat fuck. All right, Tesla's starting to rip. Let's go, baby. I'm literally getting unloaded. I bet you are. What's his name? What's the name of the guy unloading you? Fucking buffet ass bitch. I am squirrely this morning, boys and girls. Frank? Is it Frank? Vinny? Jack? Does he have a beard? Is it scratching your groin? I think his name is Adrian. Don't even have the decency to know his name. Why is this on top chat? Why hasn't Kurt told me yet? All right, Tesla, let's go on a tear right now. BMNR, $31. Figure 35. This one interests me. How's LDI doing? Not good. Me, Kevin's a fucking clown, bro. That guy couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with a stock pick. Monkeys pick better stocks than him. How's EOS doing? And Rocket Lab and NVIDIA, CoreWeave. CoreWeave's interesting. NBIS, Oklo, how's it doing? Oklo's interesting. EOS, that one fell at the 50. No, at the 20. Then dropped back below the 50. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? My Palantir still going up? Yeah, a little bit. Losing money on that covered call, but that's okay. The first world problem. Tesla going. I'm down for the day, though. I can make $18 on my covered call right now. And it'd be a day trade. I don't know what to do. I don't want to let Tesla run. What's the NASDAQ doing? It's up 240. I'm going to take this off. See how my day trade counter just went up? They're getting away with that rule. Pattern day trading, the dumbest fucking rule in the history of the stock market. We'll let Tesla rip, and then maybe I'll sell another covered call. Or maybe I just take the profits. I don't know. This is not watching my size, by the way. Basically, my entire portfolio value is in Tesla. But I think we all know what stock I'm the most bullish on and why. Some people call me a Kool-Aid sipper. Robots, bro. You do not. It is amazing how stupid some of you are when it comes to not seeing what's going to happen with robots and AI. It's the fucking layup of the century, bro. The layup of the stock market. It's like investing in the Apple because you knew the iPhone was coming and how successful it was going to be. Like investing in NVIDIA before you knew GPUs, not CPUs, would be needed for Bitcoin mining, AI, and data centers. Doesn't matter that Tesla's a $1 trillion company. It's going to 10. If you can handle a little volatility, you're 10xing your money in the next 5 to 10 years. Sign me up. I mean, obviously, I could be wrong, fence sitting, and I don't know. But usually, when I have that much conviction in something, I don't know that I mean, usually it usually comes true. Like things can happen to make me wrong. Optimus flops, Tesla can't scale or get it to do it, but they're doing a great job so far in hiring the right people. And they got plenty of other ways to make money. Semis, cars, full self-driving. That's $1 trillion plus right there. Robo taxis, more money. Robo taxis are going to be big. They can't even fucking do it in 4 city blocks in Austin without killing people, and they still have drivers in the seat. Okay. Semis. Why is that funny? What's so funny about semis? Stupid, dumb ass idiot. You sitting there with the chubby or something? You don't know what a semi is? I know Velez knows what I'm talking about. They don't teach you what a semi is in the ghetto? Ain't no semis. Like, what are you talking about? You see the screen? Probably not. I saw one in real life. A Pepsi semi driving down the street, bro. Fucking, are you kidding me? And it was like a back street. And the boys were there. Trying to think of that Backstreet Boys song lyric, but I couldn't do it. I failed. Backstreet Boys are back to life or some shit. Oh my goodness. Did I take that call off at the right time? Tesla's ripping. Oh yeah, boys. AMD's up $3. Nvidia's up 5. Sit on my hands. No. Bullish thesis over here, boys. Santa Rally's coming early. AMD's dropping. AMD's up 280. Or is it dropping, meaning it was up more? I mean, come on, bro. What are we doing? What are bonds doing? Bonds at 116. Oh, that's not good. Killing a rate cut chance. What the fuck's going on there? We need that to bounce, bro. The rate cut was pretty high. 8 days. 87% chance. I mean, that's starting to get in jeopardy. That's a bit of a warning sign. What's volatility? Down 0.5 point. Yeah, AMD was up to 226. Down a bit. Black Sky up a little bit. We got a long way to go to make our money back on that one. Cypher will almost break even. How are we doing? Because I had more Cypher. Which one is it? Cypher, we've made $8,000. So we're fine. So here's how we're looking. We made $105,000 off Hood, $58,000 off Coin, $29,000 off Tesla, $25 off Rocket Lab. No, $25 off Oklo, $15 off Rocket Lab. Just clocking money. So we're down 13 grand. The ones that hurt, we're down on 3 grand. Thank you, Meet Kevin. We're down 5 grand on ETH. That's a complete loss. And my stupidest trade my second stupidest trade of the year. The stupidest trade was the NASDAQ. I'm only down 1,300 on that. Black Sky and NVTS were down a total of 25 grand. But they're not realized yet. I might sell them at a loss. Or I just might hold on to them long term. They're not crazy capital intensive. NVTS is 8,000 total. LDI's 3,000. Black Sky is currently at 17,000. So it's about 20 some thousand. Pretty small percentage of my overall portfolio. I can hold them. If I thought I had if I thought I should sell it and I can double it somewhere else quick, I might do that. Unlike Ricky and sit there and wait 7 years just to break even. But I like their potential just as much as about anything else out there right now. Black Sky's got Golden Dome potential. NVTS is a data center play. I bought this at like peak fucking FOMO though, like an idiot. Learn from your mistakes, guys. You're going to make mistakes. You learn from them and you try not to do it again. And you'll do it again. Just don't make the big ones over and over. You know what I'm saying? You make some mistakes, but you make sure your non-mistakes make a lot of money. That's a formula right there. That's some alpha no one's telling you. You're going to make mistakes. Just don't make stupid mistakes with too much size. And have some winners that just freaking go and let the big dogs eat. You know? Not that hard. It is, but it's not. Most of you will fail. Most of you can't do it because you can't follow the rules. Rule number 1 is you've got to be somewhat financially stable and well off. You can't be living paycheck to paycheck, barely getting by and investing. You can't be in credit card debt and investing. Shit, it's like fucking, you might as well you got a better odds of going to the casino and putting it on black. And you don't want to hear that. If you're not financially stable with extra income, fix that problem. If you have credit card debt, fix those 2 problems. It's simple. It is really that simple. I mean, there's some other major hurdles, but don't spend your money on dumb shit. And that'll help solve some of the other problems. And there's plenty of other like hacks and stuff that you'll get and you'll learn, and you might get these golden nuggets here and there. I'm not going to give you my whole course right now for free. You're going to have to go sign up for my course, link down below, and get it before the price goes up. It's currently at the low of $390 free. You got a car payment, house payment, and credit card debt. You should not. I agree with 2/3 of that. A car payment. Okay, so credit card debt, definitely. A car payment is, if you have, I have no problem with the house payment, especially if it's low interest. I really don't. The car payment, if you can afford to buy the car, if you can get it at low interest or whatever, that one's kind of, but if you have extra income, now if you have credit card debt, you're fucking up. Fix that. So I agree with about 50% of that. If you have a low interest house payment, I think if you have low interest house, there's pros and cons to both sides. And I don't have any problem with JT's philosophy. That's how you want to, if you have plenty of money like JT, if you wake up, take a shit and wipe with Benjamins like he does, it's easy to have that attitude. And I have no problem with it. House paid, cars paid, warehouse paid, lawnmower paid. His fleet of cars paid. At least $200,000 in the bank. Good for you, brother. Good for you.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
That
I hope
right
it was
there
fucking
was
good
just
because
a
it's
joke.
useless
I really
now,
do
isn't
mean
it?
good for you. I just got a bonus. You just got a house payment that increased with the dumbass loan I used on top. You mean the HELOC? Yeah. That's not really a house payment. I mean, you got to pay it or you're going to lose your house. Are you down money on that? Are you down money on the shit you bought with your HELOC? Because that would suck. I got out barely at a profit. Probably close to like almost 2x my HELOC. I'm not going to pay it off. I probably should, but you put some of that into dumb shit like, what's that stupid ass meme coin you like, Wojak? That was a mistake that you'll have to learn from. But you can afford it. I can afford my house payment. I can afford my HELOC payment. I can afford a car payment. It would hurt. Like, fuck, man. Tesla's like probably $800-900 a month with insurance. That's a lot of fucking money, bro. And paying it off doesn't really. I mean, I got to come up with like 70 grand and then still pay like 200 plus a month in insurance. So I'm not like GT. I don't have shitloads of money just catching fire in a bank. I have some. I mean, I can go buy a Tesla with cash right now, but yeah, I hate car payments, bro. I have a 2012 Kia with the paint peeling off over like 110,000 miles. I drive around in a big California city where people stick their nose up at you if your car is not washed and waxed and brand new and looking like it's been detailed on a weekly basis. I give zero fucks. Just buy a used Tesla. I'm not buying a used Tesla. I'm not buying a used Tesla where the battery life's already like halfway to, like, once that battery's done, you're kind of fucked. That's one problem, especially those new batteries that are, I don't even know if you can replace them. I'm not getting a Roadster. Are you fucking crazy? What do you mean wait for the Y? Is there a new Y coming? I wouldn't buy anything used. Well, there's another, like, buying a new car. You're not one of those that depreciates like 30% the second you drive it off the lot or whatever. And there's pros and cons to buying new and used. Guess what? There's pros and cons to everything. Easy and inexpensive. 4 to 8 years. High voltage battery, expensive and complex. Yes, but only by Tesla. Long range, like 20 grand, bro. 12 to 20 grand. 15 to 20, 10 to 15. 8 years, 120,000 miles. Oh, it can, like, deep discharge damage can happen if you leave it at 0 for weeks. They usually replace individual modules. How long does it last? Eight years. How long does HV keep last? I'd buy a car from 2000. That's getting pretty old. My Kia is 2012. 8 years. They're designed to last at least 8 years. So your Tesla Model Y has like an 8-year ticking alarm clock. Average capacity 90% after 100,000 miles. Bottom line, they last 15 to 20 years and 300 to 5. That's pretty good. So far beyond the warranty. That's not bad. So maybe I think some of the problems with, like, Tesla doesn't like it when you buy used or something. You can't, like, the FSD doesn't transfer with it or something. And what a sons of a bitch. Why do you need that car though? Like, why do you need an $100,000 car? You would buy it and you'd get bored of it and like, oh, I don't. I actually had a friend that had one of these. How the fuck did she afford this? Maybe this isn't what she had. It kind of looked like it. It looked almost exactly like that right here. No, it had the front like that, but and why do you want this fucking car? Doesn't even look practical. And you'd feel cool for about a week. You can get one for $61,000 right here. RC. Oh, this isn't an LC 500. 71,000. 2019. This is the kind of car you have if you have 3 or 4 times the amount of JT money in the bank. Tesla falling back down. What the shit, bro? It's literally the most practical car you can get with 500 horsepower, luxurious and reliable, and can fix it. And it can fix it myself if it breaks. Luxurious and reliable. There's nothing reliable about a Lexus. What do you mean practical? You can't take the family to the supermarket and buy groceries. Practical? Oh, because it has 5. What's practical about 500? Are you going to go drag racing? What the fuck do you need a 500 horsepower car for, bro? NASDAQ up 220. Try doing it with a Ford, Tesla, or anything beyond. Try doing what? JT's got a neighbor next door. It's got one. He gave me a ride and it is very uncomfortable. There's no room at all. That sounds about right based off looking at the pictures. But it's practical. I don't know, bro. All right, let's check in on crypto. Bitcoin 90,000. Cardano 41 cents. Kurt's getting a little hope. He might start taking that rope down off the rafters. No Kurt was here sign yet. I'd rather drive your Honda Ridgeline than anything else. I don't know why you love this thing so much. Is it a pickup truck? Why are you wanting that being? Ridgeline is a good pickup. Yeah, I mean, it looks fine. Reliable. This looks like something that's reliable. Oh my goodness, gamer in the house. Blue. Congrats on clinching the playoffs. Now me, you, and K-Bomb are trying to get that first week bye. Drives like a car. No pickup truck drives like a car. You're surprised? You're surprised about what? making the playoffs. I mean, I got no business being in the playoffs. Let me see. Oh shit! I keep forgetting to check if my polar waters are on sale. Nope. Mother fudgers. Let's look at your buffet ass team. Matt Stafford, Derrick Henry, Javonte Williams, DK, Ladd, Hunter, Jacobs. I mean, your team's not bad. God damn it. Work appropriate. You scored 1,500 points. I mean, you're right up there with the me. OC's the only one that doesn't make. He scored 1,700 points and is 7-5, so he's had some rough weeks. But actually, K-Bomb scored 1,700 points too. So him and OC are the ones in this basic at the 1,700 handle, and then me, you, and Bijan. Oh, Bijan's in the 1,650 handle. So you and I have gotten a little lucky matchups, that's for sure. You were at the dealer looking at, what are you looking at, Mike? Sure. If I win, I want you to have the jersey. You can. I don't want you to give me the jersey. I don't want some fucking hand me down. I didn't earn pity jersey. Keep that bitch yourself. Go get a George Kittle jersey so you can whack off to it. You sold your AMD, you pussy. Yeah, I like George Kittle a lot. I'm not like San Francisco fans that sit there and hate on Kelsey, because Kelsey's obviously got a better career. They're both fantastic tight ends. Kelsey's had a bit of a better, is in a better situation where he's had one of the greatest coaches of all time on offense, head coach. One of the greatest head coaches of all time. Probably the greatest defensive coach of all time, putting them in the playoffs. You know, making it to several Super Bowls. Having one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. So how much does that help Kelsey's career? It hasn't hurt. If Kittle were in the same situation, I don't know. Maybe we'd be saying the same thing about Kittle. I will say Kelsey is a fantastic receiver, had great speed. He's big, great hands, and a great football, an amazing football IQ, like top notch. So, Cardano 42. Let's check in on Vagina Hands selling his AMD. Why are you trying to day trade? Oh, because it's down to only up $2. I mean, it's back testing the 50. We lose the 50, then you sell it. I know, I'm a hypocrite. I think technical analysis is stupid, but it made it to the fib. Coming back, it's going to back test the 50, and it's going to rip. I had to sit for a few minutes after the test drive. Almost bought a 20. Oh, why? Because the engine rattled your nutsack too much? What is that, like a $70,000 truck? Man, I got a bunch of rich fucks in the chat. Woody, yeah. You didn't have your high school trick, your trapper keeper to hold over your groin to hide it. You knew in high school when someone had the trapper keeper draped over their groin, they were rocking a stiffy. I don't know what they do now. They don't have trapper keepers. Daisy followed me. This feels like, ooh. She's actually in Los Angeles. Been around since 2014. Did she buy this account? She looks like a Chiefs fan, so I like her. I'll follow back. Let's see if she hits me up with some fucking OnlyFans shit. 70 grand. What do you mean, wow? I'm just guessing. I don't know. Trucks are fucking expensive. $70 grand. I make markets. Yes, it depends on what kind of kit has on it, but 77? What are we wowing? That I was too low? There's a basic one for 60. It's insane that. Shake your head. Around about 48. Oh, that is correct. Oh, that I was too low? You were looking at one that was like 110 because it was lifted with fucking all the bells and whistles? What are you shaking your head about, Ricky? I've had many full-size trucks, jacked up trucks, full-size. He just don't need all that if it's just you and a wife. Yeah, you don't need that shit unless you want to drive around like fucking. JT wants a 1794 Tundra. What the fuck? They made trucks in 1794? Who's that guy I'm thinking of? I love him, but I can't think of his name. Jimmy Hyrola. I can't live without my truck. God damn it. My truck. You can't type. Right on the money. My truck. Riff Raff. I ain't giving up my truck. You need to be Riff Raff. I love this song. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Ain't giving up my truck. 1794 edition. Elton John. What about Elton John? I love Elton John. I love Elton John. I wish I saw him in concert. I had a chance a while back. It was like $500 for nosebleeds. Elton John's a fucking one of the greatest artists of all time. You heard me correctly. I don't care that he's buffet and that he's a little bit militant about it. That's the only thing I dislike. Yeah, I mean, I love his music. I don't know that I love some of his opinions. Like, I love what Elon Musk does. I don't love a lot of his opinions. I mean, gamer trying to be extremely funny, and that's an extreme, like, here's what we got for gamers fucking joke. I can probably be turned up a little, but Tradesman is the base model, 60 grand, but the Bighorn has way more features. Yeah, I don't need to spend 70 grand on a truck. I'd rather just, if I need something that needs to be done with the truck, fucking hire someone on TaskRabbit. You're such a pussy, Tom. AMD, back up, bitch. I told you, it's going to bounce off this 50 and fucking go again. You need to give yourself a forehead smack on that one, son. Have a little balls. In an uptrend. Got down to the fib and bounce close to the bull market support band and up only. Going into one of the, and actually the most bullish month of the year historically. Going into rate cuts. I mean, do I need to continue? NASDAQ going back to all-time highs. All-time highs. Hong Kong. Bitcoin, it's probably 100,000 by now. Almost 91. It's up 45 freaking $100. I mean, that is almost a bullish engulfing candle. I don't, does the tip count? I mean, even the fat part's just a hair above. That is a bullish candle. I mean, do get one will be the last one I ever buy. Although that is what I said last time. Nah, Mike, you only live once. You got the money. You can afford it. Oh, Chicken Genius is now starting a challenging portfolio. What a fucking clown this guy's turning into. He just started a $500,000 portfolio. Literally, a couple hours ago, he was saying he was unwinding everything because the end of the world's coming. Fig, Fly, and hAnDz. We've looked at Fig. We like it. We've looked at hAnDz. I'm not sure about Fly. hAnDz is something Shardy B likes. PL starting to perk up. Black Sky setting up. Looks good. I hope so because you've had me fleeced in that one. New Amazon, AMD up 25 since we bought those calls. And we have a whole year. At the critical red line, break this and the real rally starts into the end of the year. What's her red line? I can't really tell. $224, I guess. No, that's where it's at. I'm gonna guess it's around like 218 or something. Excuse me. Should have muted that. Oh yeah, it's looking good. It's above our critical red line, and it's above my line, 221. I don't think you should have sold, JT. This one's going to new all-time highs. SPX M2, not looking great, but not looking terrible. We get up here and then we worry. Let's look at some other buffet ass. RSI and Tesla's good. RSI and the Qs are good. RSI and the SPY is good. Bitcoin RSI is freaking said load the boat back here. Save your money for a robot instead of a truck, agreed. But you probably got 5-10 years before you can buy a robot that's worth a shit. This coming from the guy that wasn't worried about robots ever being, you literally said there's nothing to worry about with robots like 3 months ago. I ain't giving up my truck. Probably be a big red day tomorrow. You took no big deal. Yeah, I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong, JT. There might be a down day tomorrow, but I don't think it'll be a big red day. There'll be some chop with some big up days, IMO. And guess what? You don't know and I don't know. You have a bearish thesis, I have a bullish thesis. Times change fast. So you're on Team Tom with the robots now? The biggest silver platter ever delivered on the channel in the history of the channel. Invest in humanoids. And you will make a fortune. We invade Venezuela, thinks, and Faldor in the house. I don't think so. I mean, they might get a little squirrely, but it's not going to be. I think silver was at all-time highs again. I don't know. It's down today. What's the company name? What's the robots? Tesla. You can invest in robots through AMD and NVIDIA. Tesla's the purest robot play if you're in the United States. There's Figure, but they're private. And then there's some Chinese shit that I don't think anyone has access to. So yeah, still got $230 to go. That shit ain't happening. Depends on what the robot can do. They'll be able to jerk you off. They'll be able to have sex with you. There'll be sex robots for sure. I mean, I might start a business. Get an agreement with Tesla and buy Optimus robots and then put third-party vaginas on them. Or anuses. Both. Whatever your pleasure. Get some faces made of like popular porn stars and get their voices. I mean, $1 trillion idea right there, son. Ain't giving up my truck. Hyundai going to be the leader in bots? Okay. I think if there's anything we've learned in our journeys is that Ricky's the Kramer of the channel. I've never seen a guy lose as much as Ricky. Hyundai. Can you even invest in Hyundai? Oh, they own Boston Dynamics. That's right. Yeah, that's a solid one, actually. My apologies. I don't think you can invest in them, though. Maybe you can. What are they on? The KRW? Yeah, do you have access to the Korean stock market, bitch? Dummy. I said it. Kramer from Seinfeld. I forgot they bought Boston Dynamics. That should have been banned. Although the Koreans are our allies. How much money do you have in your Korean stock exchange account, bitch? How much do you have invested in Hyundai, bitch? I'm like the soup Nazi of Seinfeld, always insulting people. Look at AMD up $4. Need to send JT a binky. 7 million won. What is that, like 12 cents? Uh, 712. Is that a 40? You have $4,768 in the Korean stock market? I don't believe you. I think you're full of shit. I don't even think you knew what the Korean dollar was until you Googled it. You sitting over there in your little troll, driving around in your little troll car, just thinking of angles to troll. Pissed off at the world because you have no heater. And you're driving to the plant. You take offense. You take offense to what? Unless maybe you're Korean. And, well, you might be Korean. I don't know. No, you're black and Indian. Who the fuck knows what you are? It's Retro that's the foreigner. I forget where he's from, like France, Korea, some shit. Well, maybe Retro will show up at 8 o'clock again. North Korean? You're North Korean? Yeah, we know that's a fucking lie. Ricky's North Korean, everyone. I wonder what Kurt's up to right now. He probably misses going out to the platform, yelling at the boys. Bomb here. Parents are North Korean. I'm born here. Yeah. Okay, Ricky. You're such a fucking idiot, dude. Retros. He's foreigner. Dog soup. I think Ricky, if I were to guess what Ricky is, he's probably 5'8", 230 pounds, and white. Maybe half Mexican. Probably white. He likes too much corny white boy music. You don't see that too often. Jewish, maybe. And he works in the pharmaceutical industry. That I'm almost sure of. He knows way too much about tadalafil and nitric oxide. Way too much. No one knows that much about tadalafil unless they're selling Cialis to doctors. Shit, speaking of tadalafil. Man, I just got the chills. Every man in Jim. Oh, not. I think maybe. I don't see people talking about tadalafil that much. The name like Ricky is definitely a white boy's. No, that's a Mexican name, Ricardo. And that. Yeah, but calling yourself Ricky, he's if he's Mexican, he's white on the inside. But Ricky is not a Ricky. Do I know any Rickies that are white? I don't think so. Ricky Ticky Tan. Diastolic again. Things are starting to drop. Yeah, I guess. I mean, AMD's up $3. It's not really your definition. I mean, the Nasdaq's 200 up 250. Like if the Nasdaq was up 270 and it's dropped to 250, can we chill with your sounding the air horn? Today, this may be crazy, but I got confused with Desi Arnaz and Ricky Ricardo. They're the same person. JT states nothing. Yeah, sure. What did he say? Things are starting to drop. Like, I'm sure you could say things are starting to drop at any given moment, and you're right. You could go find some things that are dropping at any given moment. What's that indicator? The tick? The tick's 943, bro. The tick is strong as fuck right now. So he never stated a more wrong fact in his life. I mean, sure, a few things are starting to drop, but a 900 tick? Are you fucking kidding me? A Desaloo production. yeah. How did his laugh go? Fucking annoying. I mean, AMD. AMD's dropping. Good sell, JT. So you know of Desi Arnaz and Ricky Ricardo, and you thought, I didn't really put that much thought into it. Like, I always thought Ricky Ricardo, and then I saw Desi Arnaz, and then I just got kind of a little bit confused on the back end, but I was never a huge whatchamacallit fan. And then, like, I just started thinking, like, wait, I always assume Ricky Ricardo with you. And then recently we looked up, like, I Love Lucy, and it was talking about Desi Arnaz, and then I didn't really think much about it. And then just now I'm like, wait, who's Desi and who's Ricky? Are they two different people? So for a second, I wasn't sure. Why the fuck do you have to have two popular names? Like, what kind of a diva are you? Got like 7 names, bro. I mean, what the actual fuck? Where is that at? I've been dropping a lot of F-bombs lately. Oh, that's the character in I Love Lucy? Okay. Desi Arnaz, Enrique Alberto, Fernando, Ricardo, Ide Acha III. Now I'm all caught up. She was pretty hot, but she was a heavy smoker, bro. I just got an instant copyright strike. They probably had a hell of a life. He looks good as fuck there, bro. We weren't watching that in the summer since there was no school. It's like getting mad that Al Bundy has 2 names. What do you mean? No one's named Bundy. What do you mean Al Bundy has 2 names? Oh my goodness, I gotta go to work. The fuck you talking about? I gotta do TRT today. I fucking hate taking that shit, dude. Al Bundy and Ed O'Neill. I guess I'm not really mad. Oh, look at this. She's already trying to chat with me. What do we got? I knew it. Good morning. Yep. She's trying to spark. She's trying to get that D, bro. He's definitely. I'm gonna play along, and see what's gonna happen here. Daisy. Send her a dick pic. Okay, let me whip that shit right out. AMD's down $1. JT's a fucking genius. Tesla down $1. Things are dropping. I mean, the ticks at flashing around even. Uh-oh. Is this it? All right, boys and girls. AMD in there. Yep. Good for you, JT. You called it. You nailed it. You are the god. You are the stock market god. Everyone be sure to sign up, fucking unsubscribe from this channel. Go sign up for JT's. JT's Facts. JT is JT's the alpha. Like if JT wasn't here, there'd probably be no one here. I'm keeping it a buck. I'm getting ready to scream AMD's green. Or maybe I'm not. Ooh, AMD's definitely not green. All right, everyone, I got to go to work. I'd love to just sit here and trade all day long and hang out with you, but if I get to 100,000 prescribers or fucking 10K a month in donations monthly, got to go to the salt mines. So probably be going to the salt mines for the next 20 years. Maybe the Frenchie will show up. Maybe. I want to say he's maybe Korean. He's either Korean or like somewhere from Europe. I don't remember. Ask him in the Discord. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Love y'all. Peace.